Hello, motherfuckers, and, political compass test. Okay? We can all find out what my political compass is in 6 pages. So we're gonna be here for a hot second. Globalization is inevitable. It should be transnational corporations. I plan to be one of those huge ass corporations that is abusing people. So I don't know. Disagree. My country, whether it's right or wrong, yeah, probably. No one chooses their country first. It's really should be proud of it. Yeah, it's strongly disagree. Oh yeah, strongly disagree. No, okay. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Sure. Military actions are sometimes justified. Totally. The worrying fusion of information and entertainment. Kind of agree. Like, part of this is just memes being my lifeblood, but also I got some opinions, man. I got some opinions. Ultimately divided more by class than nationality. Agree. Inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. Agree. Because unemployed asshats being unemployed is not as bad as employed people having to also be in the shitter. Corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protecting the environment. They require regulation, and not really. You know what? Yeah, it's also kind of one of those things where it's like, trying to protect business, I suppose. Each according to his ability, to each according to his needs, fundamentally. Hold on, this is a bit big brain for me. Oh, Karl Marx, okay. I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that. Well, actually, then, no, that gives a lot of context. Now I know what this actually means. See, I wasn't sure what it meant when I first read it. I was like, what does this mean? And then now that I say it was communist shit, I'm like, okay, well then no. Because now I get what it means, because I get the purpose behind it. No. Yeah, that's regular disagree. The freer the market, the freer the people. No, I'm just going to say what my opinion is, even if it contradicts something I said earlier. I don't care. I'm just going to click the answer I think I want to click. Society that something as basic as drinking water is now a bottled brand and consumer product. No. I mean, shit, bottled water is great. I mean, fuck. When your dishwasher just decides it doesn't want to dishwash anymore and you got like 50 dirty cups, like, bottled water is the GOAT because you know that shit's just perfectly fine. You gulp it right down, bottled water. Don't have to worry about 30 cups. That is a commodity that should be sold. I strongly disagree. Many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money to do nothing to the society. Yeah, I'll go with agree on that. Protectionism is sometimes unnecessary in trade. What is protectionism? Restricting imports from other countries, assume it's a term for foreign goods, but quotas. Oh yeah, agree. Because sometimes, because, you know, it's also things like, for example, it's like, if we could lessen our dependency on China, that would be great. Ability of a company should be to deliver profit to its shareholders. Disagree. Shareholders are cringe. The rich are too highly taxed. Strongly agree. Fuck you. Those with the ability to pay should have an access to higher standards of medical care. Disagree. I do. No, actually, strongly disagree because that's basically the what universal healthcare or not. I personally think universal healthcare is a good idea. I like universal healthcare. Businesses that mislead the public. Yeah, I agree. Genuine free market restrictions and ability to predator multinationals to create monopolies. Agree. Abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should be always illegal. Which ones agree? All authority should be questioned. I disagree. Not all authority should be questioned. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. An eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind, as Gandhi once said. So instead, you do an eye for a chainsaw their head off, so then they can't get your eye. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any theaters or. I'm gonna kind of agree on this one because what it looks like it's saying is basically that if you pay taxes, you shouldn't have to sit there and pay more taxes for shit that isn't gonna last. Schools are like okay, compulsory. That's optional, right? Oh, okay. Compulsory is required, so should not make them required. Yeah. All people have their rights, but it's better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own kind. Oh yeah, based, I'll become the best, I'll become the strong and most powerful racist in the universe and drive very fast cars. So. Should children slightly agree with this, because yeah, it's not the greatest, but like, I swear to God, especially with some of this Gen Alpha shit, those kids need beaten. Like, I swear. It's like the only punishment I think they'd understand at this point. Like, to be fair, like, that's why I'm only agreeing, and, like, I have a partial bit of disagree here, because, like, if you were a good parent, you wouldn't have let your kid get to the point where you need to spank them anyways. You would have been able to use, like, a lot less, more regular punishment. But shit like these uncontrollable fuckwads that are in Gen Alpha, they need to be spanked. You need to beat them kids. That's a joke. Anyways, but yeah, it's just some secrets from the parents. I'm gonna go with agree here. Should not be a criminal offense. Disagree. I personally think that marijuana is just the drug the government couldn't control, and so they made it legal so they could stop putting people in so the jails would stop being so overpopulated for it. The schooling should be a generation to find jobs. Agree. Serious and inheritable disabilities should not be allowed to reproduce. Oh yeah, you said eugenics. Nah. The most important thing for children is to learn to accept discipline. I'm gonna go light degree here, but the most important thing? I don't think that's the most important thing actually, because there's more important things to learn than to accept discipline. Like obviously that's an important thing to learn, but most important, I don't think so. There's no savage and civilized peoples. There are only different cultures. You know what? Disagree. No, actually, strongly disagree. I need to have more polarizing answers here. Those who are able to work and refuse the opportunity should not expect society to support. Strongly agree. If you can work and you're just not doing so, get the fuck out of here. No, we shouldn't have to give you money simply because you refuse to work. When you are troubled, it's better not to think about it, but to keep busy with more cheerful things. Disagree. It's better to deal with your problems, although sometimes you can put them off a little bit, and that's not the worst thing ever. Foreigners can never be fully integrated within their new country. I'm gonna go disagree with that. Some people can get really integrated with this stuff, yeah. It's always, what's good for the most successful, ultimately good for us. Disagree. Broadcasting institution should receive public funding. We're gonna disagree on that one. This should be excessively curbed in the name of counter-terrorism. No. A significant advantage to a one-party state is that it involves all arguments that delay progress in a one-party state. Oh, okay, so A state that only does one party is that it avoids the arguments that delay. Okay, so basically, what this is saying, as if the entire state is like a bunch of conservatives or something. It's an advantage because of the fact that you don't have to worry about it arguing. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go disagree because it's just like that's not really an advantage. That's just a thing. It just makes things a bit faster, which is just like okay. All the votes are still there. It doesn't matter. Although the electronic age makes official surveillance easier, the only wrongdoers need to be worried. I'd say this. I'm taking this in more of a only wrongdoers should be worried. Well, to be fair, if you never do anything wrong and you don't have anything to hide, like if you do not have anything to hide, then you probably don't care that much. And like the other thing about a lot of this surveillance stuff is that usually it's more about a moral thing than an actual like risk kind of thing, unless you were doing something you're not supposed to. But it's more of a problem morally when it comes to most of these kind of like security issues with the government peeking in on you. Death penalty should be an option for the most serious crimes. Strongly agree. Some people need to be sent to the fires of hell. Civilized society must always have people above to be obeyed and people below to be commanded. Agree. Strongly agree. Abstract art doesn't represent anything and shouldn't be considered art at all. You know what? Fuck abstract art. Like that shit's like I typed a banana to a wall. Give me $4 million now. Fuck off. And criminal justice punishment should be more than important than rehabilitation. Punishment should be more important. I'm gonna go disagree here because like rehabilitation is it's like it's stopping future crimes from happening. Like the punishment is part of the rehabilitation, so the rehabilitation is the more overall goal. Punishment's just part of that, so I'm gonna be disagreeing on that one. Waste of time to some criminals, yes. Like sometimes it's a waste of time. It doesn't matter. The business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist. Disagree on that one. Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. No, not necessarily. It could be the father. Somebody should be paying attention to the kids, though. Almost, you know, actually, there you go. Almost all politicians promise economic growth, but we should heed the warnings of climate science that growth is detrimental to our efforts. I'm gonna go with agree on that one. Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. I'm thinking, yeah, let's go with agree on that one, because, like, being a mature person is knowing that you can't be a rebellious teen when you're 25. And, you know, not trying to be a little shitlord. Astrology accurately responds to anything. No. You cannot be moral without being religious. No. Charity is better than social security as a means of helping the genuinely disadvantaged. Okay, this is... See, some charities are shit, though. Like, both of them have good and bad, but, I think I'll go with agree. I think some people are naturally unlucky. Yes. No, strongly agree. I believe in luck, yeah. It's a thing. Part of my child's school instills religious values. Strongly disagree. Next. Marriage is usually immoral. Totally. He. Nah, okay. A couple in a stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from the possibility of child adoption. Yeah. Yeah. That seems right. Adults should be legal for the adult population. That, depicting adults, should be legal for adults. Yes. No business of the states. Yes. No one can feel naturally homosexual. No. Openness about sex is going too far. Actually, you know what? Yeah, honestly, I think that it should still be kept private. Like, I don't want to hear about that. Authoritarian, libertarian, left, right. Economic scale, social scale. Alright. About the political compass. Wait, what? What happened? North Korea, China, Saudi Arabia, Singapore. Where's mine? What the fuck? Bro, I got a I got the fucking... Like, I was like I was like two slightly different answers away from grabbing that 0-0. Bruh. Like, okay. Save as. That HTML. Oh, whatever. How's it? Can you free political? Thomas Redstein. Got a printable certificate. That could work. Yeah, there we go. So now I have that as a PDF. I can open this in, there we go. The libertarian quadrant of the political compass. Let's see, we got lots of people here. No, we got like, we got the commies and the dictators here. And over here we have a lot of people. To be fair, I was honestly expecting to be more over here, but yeah. Got all these nerds. Got these nerds. Is that fucking Hillary Clinton? Don't tell me that's no, oh, come on. Well, anyways. Yeah, that's it. Bye.